Hey everybody, good Wednesday morning, top of the morning to you. The Morning Post this morning. Life, it is always something. I spent some time with my last remaining brother yesterday, Richard. The other three have long been gone. James and Joe both died at 39 each. Jeffrey died at 13 days old. The only time in my life I ever saw my mama broken. To find her newborn son in bed with her dead. I had run away from home during that time and was living in Scottsdale, Georgia, with my Aunt Mary and my Uncle Lacy, who took me in. I wonder sometimes if doctors really know a whole lot when dealing with people being sick. I would have thought Richard would have died years ago. 5 years ago, he was supposed to be in the last stages of emphysema and lung cancer. But here he was yesterday, still smoking Lucky Strikes, and still pumping his inhaler every few minutes. Life and death is kind of funny, but not in the ha-ha sense. I have sat by the bedside of someone who the doctors had all called us in and said they wouldn't make it through the night. And then, 5 years later, they were still in hospice. And then I have known others who came down with something minor and who up and died just in a few days after that. Is it true that maybe only God knows our time? And doctors just take a good guess about our illnesses? People usually die when they lose their will to live. Maybe Richard has a strong will to keep living. He lives off of SSI. Good Lord, how does anybody survive off of $700 a month? Thank God for places like Mercy Care over on Edgewood Avenue, for him to be able to see doctors and get treatments, and for them providing transportation to him to get from Monticello to Atlanta and then back home. It's hard to believe that millions of Americans hope that those programs will get done away with, and have billionaires like Elon Musk combing through the files of trying to figure out a way to take away poor people's access to health care and other benefits. I don't think I've ever seen a more cold, hard-hearted movement as MAGA. I mean, seriously, how hard-hearted and cold-hearted do people have to be to live in the richest country in the world and yet try to figure out a way to take away free school lunches from poor children? Y'all, we living in some weird, strange times. And most of these people claim to be Christ followers. And they're so just cold, hard-hearted people, that sit in front of Fox News all day long and think the Lord's speaking to them through that foolishness. He still wants to know if he can work. Went off on a little political tangent there, didn't I? He still wants to know if he can work or do something around the yard to make a few dollars. He can't, but I pick him up anyway and let him spend a couple of hours sitting around for $100. Yesterday he rode with me to get some grass and sat and coughed his head off as I put it all down. I don't see how he can be here much longer, but who knows? Hell, he may outlive me. Life is funny, not in the ha-ha sense. We just never know, do we? The picture over on my Facebook page, for those of you that want to come and find me over there, the picture over on my Facebook page is I just happened to take a picture of his Lucky Strikes and inhaler he had laid in a chair. He never did smoke one. He just likes to keep them close by. They are like his curse and his comfort. Life is funny, not in the ha-ha sense. Oftentimes in life, the things that we love can also be the thing that is our curse. Like a mom who loves her religion, but it has cost her her children. Good Wednesday morning, sweet people. Today is going to be a good day. I choose to rejoice and to be glad for this day. We woke up this morning. Now, what are we going to do with this chance of a lifetime to spend another day on planet Earth? Life, it is always something, isn't it? The picture. Some people do life the hard way. Lucky Strikes and an inhaler. Love y'all. See y'all.